Notwithstanding a mintage of over 12.6 million, these are restrictively scarce in gem red evaluations, and very rare any better. Delightful and perfect full red surfaces are burning with a solid copper radiance. This coin, doubtlessly, is stunning. There is only the smallest trace of pretty pinkish blue tone on the opposite. In fact, the quality is for the most part present, to say the least. Just utilizing a solid glass would you be able to track down any small conditioning dabs? Nothing truly deserving of referencing. All the other things is basically flawlessness. Strongly struck up gadgets show full definition on the two sides. There has never been a closeout appearance of this date in MS67RD. The PCGS price guide has an estimation of $65,000 recorded, and that is only a guess. When the offering war closes, that level could possibly be outperformed. As a casing of reference, the 09S VDB has a fly of 15 in MS67RD, and they have as of late sold in the $61,668 to $94,000 territory. The 13S has a fly of 3 in MS66RD, none better at PCGS, and the record for one selling in closeout is $63,250. The Semi-Key 1914S has a record for MS66RD, pop or better, at $83,375. This demonstrates that early pop-top Lincoln pennies have extremely solid interest from gatherers, and we would not be shocked if this superb gem understood a world record cost for the date. Bound for the finest of Lincoln penny sets. The 1911D is the chief Denver Mint little penny issue, the principal instances of which were delivered into course in May of that year. When defamed in the West, where for quite a long time just gold and silver coins were acknowledged in trade, pennies and nickels started to acquire acknowledgement in that piece of the country around the turn of the 20th century. For the main decade of that century, instances of these groups must be transported west from the Philadelphia Mint, on the grounds that the Denver and San Francisco mints were simply approved to strike gold and silver. Congress redressed the present circumstance in 1906 by allowing the striking of minor coins at all mints. Yet while the San Francisco Mint exploited this start in 1908, the Denver Mint didn't demand penny bites the dust until 1911. The Colorado office's creation that year in the long run added up to 12,672,000 pieces, mint state instances of which are normally found in lower reviews because of helpless striking quality as well as second-rate brilliance. This is the particular best 1911D penny, and it is tied at the highest point of the PCGS population report with only one other example. An ideal possibility for a high-level PCGS registry set. At the point when one thinks about this piece, the remarks that David Longy make are so critical to consider. Although most examples are rather softly struck, a few very sharp specimens may be found. When found in mint state, these sharper coins are almost always brown or with minimal red. It seems that most of the fully red pieces fall into the softly struck category. This premium gem from the Jack Lee collection is an outright inconsistency. Not exclusively is it completely splendid with extraordinary orange copper gloss, yet it is additionally completely struck. The letters are sharp, the edges are intense, Lincoln's hair and facial hair subtleties are very much characterized, and the wheat ears are finished.